Hi everyone, this side Arohi from Python Technologies, and in my today's tutorial I'll cover like what is padding, why we need padding, and what are the different types of paddings we have, right? So let's start it. I'll explain it using one example. So suppose we are having an image of 6 by 6, right? We are having an image of 6 cross 6 and we want to apply filter on it, and the filter size is 3 cross 3. And when you apply this 3 cross 3 filter on 6 cross 6 image, you'll get 4 cross 4 as output. How we are getting this 4 cross 4 output? By applying this formula n minus f plus 1. N means the image size, f means the filter size, n is 6 because the image size is 6 by 6, and the filter is 3 because the filter size is 3 by 3 plus 1. So when you solve it, you'll get 4 by 4. Means when we apply this 3 by 3 filter on the 6 by 6 image, so we get 4 by 4 as 4 by 4 image as a output. So over here, if we'll see, first of all, our image is getting shrinked, right? From 6 by 6, it is coming to now 4 by 4. And the second problem here is that the pixels on the corners are used less than the pixels which are in the middle of the image. Let me show you this with the example only. So over here, this is a 6 by 6 image, right? And one pixel is over here. This is a blue pixel and this is a yellow pixel. So see, convolutional, when we apply this 3 by 3, when we convolve this 3 by 3 filter on this 6 by 6 image, so we are at, first of all, we'll be at this position. 3 by 3 filter is at this position. So over here, the corner, the blue pixel is getting covered. But when we scan the image, now we are over here. Over here, see, when you see over here, yellow pixel is covering over here also, and after shifting the window, still yellow pixel is getting covered, but that blue pixel is not getting covered. Here also yellow pixel is getting covered, but the blue pixel is not getting covered. In the same way, we'll move downwards now. Here also yellow pixel is getting covered, but the blue pixel is not getting covered. Here again the same problem is here. So what I'm trying to say over here is the pixel on the corner, the pixels which are on the corners are used much less than the pixels which are in the middle. So this is a problem basically. The problem is we are missing the important information from the edges, right? So how to solve this problem? This is where padding comes in a picture. So we can use padding. So this is my actual image, 6 by 6 image. Now I'm adding zeros on all the sides, right? So what I'm doing over here is I'm applying zero padding over here. So when we apply zero padding, see, we were having two problems. One is picture getting shrinked, and the other problem is the information which is in the corner. We are not getting that information. We are only covering that information only once, right? So we are missing the information. So once you applied this zero paddings on the side, now we have this 3 by 3 filter. Apply this 3 by 3 filter. This one, the pixel which is over here, let me show you this one, the very first pixel of the image. So this pixel is getting covered here also. When you slide it, it is again getting covered here also. And the same way, when you come downwards, again that pixel is getting covered. Now also that pixel is getting covered. So by applying filter, one of the problem is solved. Now this pixel which was only touched once when we were not using padding, so by using padding this pixel is getting touched many times, means we are having the information, we are not missing the information from the edges now. And the other problem is image shrinkage, right? So now this 6 by 6 image become 8 by 8 image after applying zero padding on it. So n is 8 now because the picture size is 8 by 8 now. To p means padding. So we are applying padding. See, this zero simply means we are applying padding same. There are different kind of padding I'll be discussing in next few slides. So this zero means padding same, right? So P padding is 0, so 2 into 0 will be 0 minus F. F is filter size, so we have a filter size of 3 by 3, so this is 3 over here plus 1, so this is the formula for it. So when you solve it, you'll get 6 by 6, means now we are having output image as 6 by 6 and our actual image is also 6 by 6, but when we applied padding on it, we are getting output similar as input, right? So both the problems get resolved over here. So now there are two kind of padding. One is valid padding and other one is same padding. So what this valid padding does? See, valid padding simply means output size will shrink. First of all, understand this. If we are using valid padding, that simply means output size will shrink. But how, what is the logic behind it? How we are shrinking the size of the, image? So that simply means the image will be made big enough so that the region of interest get captured, right? So the yellow region, this yellow boundary, the data which is in this yellow boundary, this data is of more interest, this data is more useful, right? So what we are doing over here is we are making the image bigger, and we are only capturing the data which is of more interest. That means we use only the valid portion of the convolution, right? The resulting image will be smaller by width, right? Obviously the resulting image will be smaller because we are only trying to get the data which is of more interest. So this is what valid padding does. And padding, same as I've told you, see, this is the original image, this black portion simply means I have added zeros over here. So this is a padding, same. Now what will be the output of this? The input image, the dimension of the input image and the output image will be the same. This is what padding is. So thank you.